first carry for Derrick Henry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 26-yard line.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. 2 yards. On 3rd down, Henry. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Last year's All-Pro punter, Brett Kern, comes on for Tennessee. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. And he drops this off to Thompson, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A first carry now for Thompson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Chris Thompson, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Jags have taken the early lead. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3-and-out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3-and-out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And on the first drive, 3-and-out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down.
A first down carry for Henry. First down and much more for Henry. And he's got room. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line.
Ball carrier.
It's a big run there by Henry. And even 50 yards on the ground.
First down, Titans.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Tannehill. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
To number 41.
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends.
Well, they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll look to run with Evans.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown.
Darrynton Evans.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
At the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. And this will get him all the way inside the Tennessee 20. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 48 yards.
1st and 10 at the 16.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
34 on the carry.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. Flush to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
He was trying to find his tight end, Josh Oliver.
And it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. This will be caught at about the 6. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5.
1st and goal.
It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
He was brought down.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
You want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Daquan Jones fighting his way home to get the sack.
It's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
Again to Henry. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Josh Allen on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
10-6 the score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
Jaguars 10, Titans 6.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves him from a 3-and-out.
They'll run on 1st down with Evans.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Evans, the Titans.
Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
Tackle made by Miles Jack.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
He's going to look downfield for Henry.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
On 2nd down, here's Kaepernick. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not have.
He was covered by
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On the return, Jackson.
A nice return that time of about 14 yards.
And it'll be Titan football.
1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
A gain of 6.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Nice carry there by Derrick Henry. Picks up a first down. And when you say workhorse, you're thinking about Derrick Henry. Won the rushing title in 2019 with 1,540 yards on the ground and 16 rushing touchdowns. Went to his first Pro Bowl and carried his team to the AFC Championship game.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
K'Lavon Chaisson able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job. Football that led to the sack.
So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Josh Allen, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Here's Brett Kern now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. This is away, and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. First play of the drive is a run with Thompson. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It was Jadeveon Clowney who got upfield for the stop.
1-yard line.
They've got to do a better job up front and create some space because they're right there, almost literally on their own goal line.
Just a couple of feet away from a safety. That could have been disastrous. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. 22 yards there, a first down.
At the 23-yard.
They were backed up to start the drive, but how about that aggressiveness? Firing it downfield right away. Nice job there getting out towards what would have been their normal starting position.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
The tackle made by Myles Jack.
On 2nd down now, it's Henry. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
They'll run out of the gun with Evans.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll try and run for this with Evans. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Running from the gun with Henry. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Buying time to his left. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Tannehill to his top target, Brown, for a Tennessee first. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now Tannehill on 3rd and goal, eluding the pressure right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down. From the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it.
Here's a handoff to Evans out of the gun.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Touchdown,
Darrynton Evans.
In the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans have taken the lead. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Titans 13, Jaguars 10.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
20-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Here's Jackson to return.
A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return.
And that will come the offense as they take over.
Their own 36-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. They keep it with Henry on first down. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Taken down by Trey Herndon.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at their 49.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
Josh Allen on the tackle.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Titans.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Jonnu Smith, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. The former #1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
91. 6-man. Check curls, check curls, check curls. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Kaepernick now to throw.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively. But instead it just brings up 4th down.
Now 4th down.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Here's Jackson. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
At their own 47-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll begin on the ground with Evans. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
He was taken down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Henry, the ball carrier.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle 3rd of the field, and that brings up 4th. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
At the 13-yard line.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Jayon Brown.
Loss of 10 yards on the
Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. Now Kaepernick. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. He's got it complete to Thompson. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
31-yard line.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Thompson.
Kaepernick's pass.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 32 on the play. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Again, it's Kaepernick. And able to find Conley. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. That'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another 1st down on the pickup of 5 yards. To Thompson on the draw. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Going for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this throwing an interception here, when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They begin with Henry. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 38.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
He's brought down at the...
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He's across midfield.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
And
they'll run on 1st down.
Henry.
Unable to corral him. He fights through the 20. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Touchdown,
Derrick Henry with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead.
I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it. Sometimes they ride it maybe a step longer than others. That allows him to make the proper decision and have the right person end up with the ball.
And it paid off with a long touchdown run.
5-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Throwing now is Kaepernick. Throw left side complete. That's Thompson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
At the 38-yard line.
On 1st down, Kaepernick. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Jadeveon Clowney has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 47. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
And he is close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now Tannehill.
That'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Number 11, A.J. Brown.
A.J. Brown,
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
The extra point is good.
They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
the Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Over the middle, complete. It's Thompson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thompson. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And this one into the hands of DJ Chark. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 2nd and 6 from the 10. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark,